Hello, my name is Learnmore Jonasi, and I will put cheese in my immigrant jam. I don't know if that makes sense, but I love cheese.
Yes. Welcome back. We are back with another beautiful, gorgeous, delicious, nutritious episode of Immigrant Jam, the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Lucy Pohl. Welcome back. I know that we've been away for like a week, but now we're here, and I'm so excited.
Oh, really?
And I just can't hide it
Oh,
about
my
my
God.
guest today. Yes, he is from Zimbabwe.
Boom.
Oh, rhyme.
Right here.
Okay, everybody sit down, okay? Just relax because this man has won a National Arts Merit Award, has won the Pan-African Comic of the Year Award, has won probably the most important award there is out there, the fucking Steve Harvey Stand-Up Spotlight Award. What? That is so amazing. He also headlined the Apollo. He's been on Comedy Central, and he's very tall.
Wait. Why are we ending with that?
Because I'm very small.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
Okay,
I
yeah.
admire
No,
tallness.
I had to kneel to give her a hug today.
You had to literally crawl in, and I was like, perfect. Hello. Welcome to Immigrant Jam, the podcast. Learn more, Jonasi.
Yeah, woo, it's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking a chance. This is
Yeah.
another one that I love doing this. I love meeting people
Oh,
for the
yeah?
first time in this setting.
Oh, yeah, because we just met now.
Yes!
We've never met before.
We
This
never
is-
met
this is
before.
so
We've
cool.
never seen each other
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
But this is kind of the beauty of social media and
I
stuff.
love it. I love it.
I love it too. I
Yeah.
love it. And it always a vibe, right? You can already tell the vibe, I think, when you write and you get like the response.
Oh,
You're
of
always
course,
already
definitely.
like, okay, I know the vibe. You know what I mean?
And let's just continue the vibe. I love it.
It would be funny if now we're like,
Yeah.
cool.
Imagine if it's awkward.
Yeah, now it's just awkward and unfunny, and we're like,
That'll be
this
terrible.
sucks.
I know, yeah. Well, let's see.
You're from Zimbabwe.
I'm from Zimbabwe. I've only been in America for about a year now.
Whoa, a
Yeah,
year?
Just a year, yeah.
And before that, you were just living in Zimbabwe, or did you live in other places?
I was based in South Africa at some point. I was just traveling all over Africa, really,
Okay.
just doing comedy.
Yeah.
And then, I was like, my dream was to always come here to America and just,
That makes sense.
take my comedy back, here
Right.
and steal these jobs.
Yes,
That's why I'm
steal
here.
the jobs.
Steal
Steal
the
the jobs. Okay, so I read up about you a little bit,
Oh,
and
no.
I'm going to
What did you
butcher
find?
everything, but I found that did you grow up in a place called Chimanimani?
Oh, yeah, you really pronounced it well.
Did I?
I'm so surprised.
What?
How? How did you? Wow. Yeah, it's Chimani. That's
Oh,
That's
shit.
my village right there.
That's your village. And
Yeah.
and I read that you used to be known as the village boy.
Yeah, and that was my first tour that I toured around Africa.
Yeah.
It's called the Village Boy.
Because so this is a village.
Yeah. it's
So
a
can you
village.
give us an idea for people listening? Because I think, a lot of people who listen to this podcast love that it's like a little trip around the world.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
you get
yeah.
to kind of hear
Nice,
about what
nice.
it's like, where people are from. And what was it like growing up in Chimanimani?
Oh yeah. First of all, I had an amazing childhood growing up. Like I
Yeah.
had so much space. There was,
Cool.
I had 6 dogs growing up.
Hold up, New Yorkers. Space
Yeah, that's
is,
true. Yeah.
let's explain what space
Oh, my
is.
God.
It's the thing that you don't have.
Yeah.
It's the reason why.
It's the reason why I'm tall.
Yeah.
Because I had space to grow.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
I never thought about this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
grew up in New York.
Oh yeah, so that's why.
That's why I'm so
that's-
small.
Exactly.
It's all about adapting.
Exactly. It's all been evolving, So yeah. So
Oh shit. So you
yeah.
had a lot of space.
I had so much space. I had 6 dogs growing up.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing. And I had everything that you can have, like in terms of we had the electricity.
Yeah.
We had all of that stuff. But we also had the beauty of nature.
Uh-huh.
And so I had an amazing childhood.
What's the nature like?
It's mostly like the weather is like mostly warm.
Yeah.
Sometimes rainy, but always green all the time. We used to go and skinny dip in the rivers all the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then, it was such an amazing, childhood growing up,
So
Yeah,
you
it's
came
a very,
here-
It's a very mountainous place, though.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's
I didn't
just
know
like
that.
this. It's very mountainous. And if you Google it, you'll find it so green and mountainous. I love it. I miss
So,
it.
So you had a happy childhood, and now you're here to just erase all the memories.
Oh
of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
happiness
Oh my
forever.
God. You have no idea. I am trying to adjust. I want to go back. That's
Do you?
I'm saving money to go back. No, I'm just-
Yes, I love when that happens. I've met a lot of immigrants like that are like, "Fuck, man, it's so expensive here that now I'm
my
saving money to go
God,
back."
I got a GoFundMe page. Help me go back home.
But that's the plan, to go back at
Yeah.
some point.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm here to just learn as much as I can, and hopefully one day go back and implement it back home. You know what I
In
mean?
what way?
So I wanna. The thing is, the comedy industry is so big, and it's such a working machine, or even the film industry.
Right.
So I want to take my influence back home. So I want to, have influence here, get the money and all of that stuff, and then take it back home and build my own Hollywood back in Shumani Money.
I love that. Really?
Yeah.
So in a way, do you see yourself a little bit as like an ambassador?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like representing?
Whether I like it or not, as soon as you get out of your country and you go on stage and say, "Hey, I'm a Zimbabwean," you're already representing someone back there, whether you like it or not.
What's a super Zimbabwean thing? Like, what's a like? You know what I'm saying? Trying to say?
Oh yeah, what do you mean?
Like, I'm German, right?
Okay,
I was
yeah.
born in Germany. Punctuality.
Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
like a little bit cold.
I see what
you know what I'm
mean.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, our names are very interesting.
oh yes, your name.
My name is Learnmore.
Which I love that. name.
Yeah, my mother's name is Memory.
I love it.
Yes, my best friend growing up, his name was Take It Easy.
No!
I'm telling you, take it easy.
I feel like I'm going to change my name. I say that every day at least 5 times.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah, I
yeah,
always
yeah.
tell people, I go, take it easy. And I'm always like, I think I'm a
That's-
truck driver or
That's
something.
someone's name right there.
I love it.
So
Take it
yeah, so
easy.
we are known for having names like that as Zimbabweans, because the thing is, it's in our culture,
Mm-hmm.
really. And I actually asked my grandmother why she named me Learnmore, and I couldn't believe it. Do you want to know why she named me Learnmore?
Yes, everybody wants
You
to know.
you wouldn't believe it. I didn't know all this time. So she named me Learnmore because my mother was too young when she got pregnant with me. So my name is a message to my mother to learn more about life.
Oh my God, I just got goosebumps.
What?
What? I got goosebumps.
Exactly. So every time when she seems like, I've learned my lesson. I've learned not anymore. No more.
Do you have siblings?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
she did not learn more.
Yeah.
She learned
Her
less.
name is learned nothing. My other brother is, you should get a job.
And the last one's called Ever Heard of
Exactly.
an IUD?
Protection.
Exactly. Get a condom. No, that's my sister's name.
That's funny.
But so that kind of means that it's like a playful culture, yes? In a way?
Yeah, in a way, definitely. So the other thing that we are known for is really that we're superstitious people.
I'm very superstitious
Yeah,
too.
we're very
Can
superstitious.
you tell me one big superstition?
Okay, so my village is known for witchcraft.
Okay,
It's a real thing.
I love it.
I've met Americans. Some Americans are like, "I'm a witch." I'm like, "You're not."
Yes, I
I've
always say
seen
I'm a
it.
witch.
No, you're not.
I think I'm a witch because today I was on the way to the subway
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm going to bump into my ex-boyfriend. And then I bumped into his best friend.
Oh my God.
I'm a witch.
You might be a witch. Now I'm scared. Oh, what? How? Yeah, witchcraft is. I've seen that shit. It's real.
Yeah.
I've seen a man being turned into a goat. I've seen that shit. It's real.
You've seen a man being turned into a goat?
Yeah, we are known for sending lightning to people. If you owe me money and I want to bewitch you, I can just bang when there's no clouds.
You want my credit card right now?
Yeah,
You
just send you lightning right there.
That's what you meant by you want to come here and take the wisdom back. You're
Yes,
like,
I just take it back. And
take
boom.
everything back. Wow.
Yeah,
So, but can you elaborate on that story a little bit where you saw a man getting turned into a goat? And is
No,
he
it's-
okay? Is he still a goat?
No, it's a thing. Well, in my culture, if you owe someone money or if you caught or stealing something, if you're a thief, it's known, that somebody can bewitch you and turn you into a god. I don't really say it, but I've heard so many stories around Africa of that stuff happening. The most common thing is lightning. Like it's like somebody can just send you lightning via messenger.
And who is that person? And can they send it to my ex?
No, yeah, they can. It's very easy. Just dial 911.
But you're saying in Africa that's common, or that's a Zimbabwean thing?
No,
or?
it's an African thing.
It's an African
yeah,
thing?
yeah. Like if I've traveled all over Africa, and it's so common. Like we really like witchcraft is real.
But here's what I want to know
Yeah.
then. Then why do the Nigerian scammers?
No, but
Why don't you use witchcraft?
No, but here's
what are you doing?
Let me tell you something. You'll be so surprised about this. I did my research about that Nigerian scammer stuff.
Really?
I was
They're
like,
not Nigerian?
they're not.
No!
Because
What are they, Polish?
Listen. Because I used to receive these messages too
Yeah.
as a Zimbabwean. And I was like, nah, why are they sending Zimbabweans these messages? Then I found out it's some white guy from Louisiana that actually was sending those messages.
From the U.S.?
From the US. Because those messages are so ignorant. Like,
Some redneck?
yeah.
Oh my God.
You can Google it. It's real.
Wow.
Because those messages, you can tell it's an American because they don't know anything about Africa. They're
You're
just like,
so
I'm
right.
Prince from
Yeah, yes,
blah, blah, blah.
yes.
You're like, wait a minute. You can see through this.
Oh my God, Nigerian scammers are not, they're actually
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You can,
Scammers.
Yeah, they're scammers.
pretending to be Nigerian.
Yeah, that's it. So now Nigerians are like, wait, what are you talking about?
That's so fucked up because this has become like a thing.
yeah.
I'm sure this is like now in like a dictionary.
Yes.
Nigerian scammer
No,
is like a
no,
thing.
no. It's
That's so
an American
funny.
scammer pretending to be Nigerian. That's next level scamming.
That's
You
next
make
level
people think
scamming.
It's, no. yeah.
But you're so right. That's so funny because it's so true. They're always like, I'm a prince. Hello, dear. And it's written in such bad English that you're like, this makes no sense because like.
Because most Africans are educated.
Yeah, and speak English.
Yeah, we're British colonies.
Right,
so
exactly.
the British came, they gave us English.
Yeah,
we use
and
it
took
for-
everything else.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a fucking. You should. This is your investigative Netflix documentary.
Exactly. That's what you never know.
Learnmore, Jonasi, investigating Nigerian scammers, and then you like kick down the
Exactly.
door, and it's this like fat guy with KFC in fucking Louisiana.
My name is Bob.
Oh my God. And he's like on 4chan or whatever
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
called. Oh my God. That's so
It's ridiculous.
crazy.
It's so ridiculous.
It's actually the Proud Boys. It's like how the Proud Boys fund
Yeah.
their group by doing Nigerian scammer
Oh yeah.
emails.
Yeah, it's mind blowing. I couldn't believe it when I heard it. I was kind of angry too because I was like, I thought it was a black owned business. You know? I was like, come on.
That's messed up. Wait, do you hear music?
It's New York. I thought you were from here. You
I
should
am.
be used to this.
I was just wondering if somebody was doing witchcraft.
Oh
on
yeah.
me.
Now you're conscious and like, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
I'm like, am I having a stroke? Did I piss a fucking a Zimbabwean person
yeah.
off?
No, yeah. You need to be careful, because you never know. I'll send that lightning to you.
Well, my mom's Romanian. And
Oh yeah. Oh.
They also say stuff about the Romanians.
Okay,
So.
we'll see. We'll see which ones is
This
better.
would be a good superhero movie, like
Exactly.
Zimbabwean witchcraft against Romanian witches.
Yes.
That's so funny. I would
That
love
would be
that.
so amazing.
Lightning and the Romanians just throw toads at you or something like that.
That's actually a good movie. I would
Yeah.
watch that.
I'd watch that too.
Yeah.
I mean, first the investigative documentary about you uncovering the truth
Yeah,
about
about
Nigerian
Nigerian prince.
scammers. That is so funny. I can't get over it. Hey, dear prince.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not an African.
The show is called Learnmore with Learnmore.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. This is not the
Netflix,
first
please.
Please. Because Netflix does
Yeah.
they listen to
Yeah,
us
please.
every week.
Yeah. Please come to me. Come to me.
What, Netflix?
Netflix.
What the fuck is Netflix? No,
Netflix.
Netflix.
Netflix sound like a cereal.
Netflix comes out with a cereal and it's called Netwix.
Exactly.
It's just like a bunch of little crunchy
Oh, yeah?
pictures of stand-up specials. You can eat people's
You can-
stand-up specials
imagine.
because they make too many.
Oh my God! No, but make one more.
Make
for
one
me,
more.
for me, and then stop making them.
Learn more with Learnmore. I love it. That's amazing. Wow. Wow. Mind blowing. And, but because you know what I think is so funny when you say that people are called take it easy and stuff like that in Zimbabwe, it's like it couldn't be more opposite from Germany. In Germany,
Oh.
you can't name your kid whatever you want to.
Wait,
you
what
have
do you
to
mean?
prove it's a real name.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
what do you mean? How do you prove it's a real name?
Yeah, no, because they're fucking fascists.
What?
It's crazy.
Wait, you have to prove it's a real name?
Yes, you have to prove it's a real name. You
How?
could never, ever in a million years name your kid Learnmore.
They're like, no.
Well,
it's-
now, actually, you actually probably did Germany a huge favor because now a person could say, yes, look, here's a famous
Oh,
comedian.
So that's how you pronounce
and
that-
his name
that's
is
how you prove it.
Learnmore, and it's real.
Interesting.
But my friend's dad wanted to call her Eleni, but L-N-Y. He wanted to spell her name L-N-Y because it's like
Yeah.
a mathematical concept or something.
Yeah.
Eleni, I don't know. And he and they wouldn't let him. And so he had
Wow.
to spell it E-L-L-E-N-I-E.
So what you're telling me is there's no creativity. in
Yes.
Germany.
No playfulness.
No
But that's why I
playfulness.
said when you said that, I was like, oh, so that's a very playful culture. No, Germans are like,
No, it's straightforward.
if it's
Military.
not Adolf, we don't want it.
Wow, I am mind blown. I had no idea.
Yeah, here you
That
can
is
you can name your
amazing.
kid whatever you want to.
Yeah, even in
You can be like
Zimbabwe.
Pepsi bottle, poo
Oh yeah,
pants.
yeah. No, there's crazy names out there.
You know the gypsies in Romania, and please relax, okay? Not all gypsies are Roma, so it's not right to call them Roma because people are like, you can't say gypsy.
Yeah.
But the gypsies do that too, but they name their kid like Mercedes-Benz Barack Obama.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds. Oh yeah, I think we are related to them.
Yeah,
We are
but
so related.
they'll give them like their
First,
first
second.
name would be a first and last name.
Oh no.
It'd be like Barack Obama,
Alex.
Alex.
Oh my god. That's next level. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Zimbabwe. Okay, this is one of the reasons why we have names like this in Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe is a British colony, right? So
Right.
back then it was a great idea to give your kid an English name so that it's easier for white people to call your name. But black people didn't speak English. So what we can only do is to take words that white people used to say around black people a lot and name our kids names like fuck off. You know?
No. No, there's not someone called
Okay,
fuck
that's
off.
no,
Okay.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But something like that.
Yes. I love that. There's probably people called like, he's lost the plot. Like British
Or
is
employment or president,
Wow.
millionaire.
That's amazing.
Yeah, though we
But
have names like-
Learnmore is an amazing name. I have to say, to be honest, I was like, when I first found you, I was like, is this just like his like Instagram
Stage name.
handle?
People always
you
say
know?
that. People always
And then
say that.
I was about to just write you hey and
is-
not write your name
Oh.
because I was like, I don't want to sound like an idiot if this is just his
Yeah.
Instagram
Yeah,
handle,
no,
you know?
this is
And then I
actually
did
my
research.
name.
I was like, okay, it's his name. I'm
That's
not going
my
to sound like an
real
immigrant.
name. People always
An
go like,
idiot.
what? Learn more? In Zimbabwe, it's such a common name, really.
Really?
Yeah, it's so common. People don't even think about it. I used to think it's a common name until I gave the immigration officer my passport, and then she looked at me. She's like, "Look, learn more." I was like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Here in New York?
No, it was in Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria.
Yeah, they're laughing at my name. I was like, wow.
You're like, you guys better worry about the people in Louisiana
Exactly.
impersonating you, okay?
Oh man. Yeah.
So wait, so you grew up in this village and it's beautiful and your childhood is amazing.
Amazing. Oh my God, I miss it.
And do your parents tell you you can be anything you want to be? Or how do you get this idea like, I'm going to be a comedian?
Okay, so for me, it was an interesting journey because I discovered, I remember when I was like 7 years old, my grandfather used to watch comedy. So this particular day, it was like, he was stressing on where to get money to buy food.
Okay.
Right, I could tell him he was stressing. And then he turned on the TV. It was like a small black and white TV that we used to have, and then there was Mr. Bean or Rowan Atkinson playing, and then he started laughing. And I was like, how is that even possible? How can this guy? He was sad.
That's
How is he
so-
laughing? And I was like, I want
such
to
a
do
great
that.
story.
I want to do that. So that's how I started
so
making
cool.
people, and then I discovered more and more comedians, and I was like, I want to do that, you know. And I was raised by my grandparents, you know. So they had 8 children, you know. All of them went to school, and they went to college and got diplomas and stuff like that. With me, they were like, let's experiment and see what happens. So straight out of high school, the next day I went on stage to do comedy. Yeah.
And they were cool with it.
They were so happy. They were so proud of me, even till today. And then I was booed the first show.
Read in your Wikipedia,
Yes.
it says that you went back to the same open mic for 2 years and couldn't make anybody laugh.
Oh, no, not at all. Because I was an outsider. As soon as I came from Chimanimani to the city for the first time, I was already an outsider. So what was funny in Chimanimani is not funny in the capital city.
What was funny in Chimanimani?
Oh, because we have jokes about, you know, about stuff that are around us.
Do you remember one that you
Nah,
used to do?
Not really. Wait, yeah, because I actually remember one. It was a stupid joke.
Okay.
It was like I went on stage and I was like, you know, because James Bond always have these, you know, orchestra music.
Yes.
Back in and then I was like, imagine if James Bond was Zimbabwean. And then there's like Zimbabwean music back, and then I did the act out. And the people were like, "Boo!"
No!
And the guy,
booed you?
and the guy threw a chair on stage while I was performing. You know, it was ridiculous.
And you were 19?
I was I was 19.
Holy
you did my
shit.
research. Oh my god, you even know my age?
No, you just said you were 19.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 19. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, why were they so mad at that joke?
Okay, so
That's such a like sweet
no,
joke.
but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. So back then comedy was so new.
Right.
So new. So you had to convince people to come to your show. So it's either you make a decision between buying food with the money that they have or coming to your show and laugh.
Oh no.
So
Oh my god.
people are like, you need to make me laugh now.
And they're hungry too.
And they're hungry.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh
So
my
now
god.
you're competing against food. It's ridiculous. So people are like, boo, we want the actual comedians to do the thing. And then, it didn't work out.
But where do you think that comes from that you would decide to stick with it anyway? Because a lot of people would quit in that
Of
situation.
course. No, somebody, I remember, so in our shows in Zimbabwe, what we used to do is after a show, every comedian would stay and go back on stage. We do this, you know, question thing and, you know, with the audience. We make jokes.
Like a Q&A?
Q&A.
Oh, okay.
And I stayed the whole show. I
love
was
it.
there with the other comedians, shaking hands like I just killed. Other comedians were like, if it was me, I would have gone. And
Yes,
I'm like,
of course.
no. I was like, no, I'm here to win. I'm here for all of it. I don't care. I'm here until the end.
Your name.
Yeah, yes.
You became your name.
Exactly.
You're here
I'm
to learn more.
Actually, my grandmother was like, you should become a student of comedy. That's what I took from it. Just become a student. And then just the way you go to school to learn about whatever mathematics, that's how I learned comedy. I was researching about it. I was studying other comedians. And then I would learn more. That's my name.
But don't you think it's remarkable that your grandparents or your grandmother had such an open mind?
Oh yeah, no. So the thing is with my grandparents, they are open-minded, you know, because my grandmother, she's actually a writer. She's an author.
Okay.
And my grandfather was an English teacher.
Uh-huh.
So they're smart people. They understand, you know, all of these things, art and stuff like that. So
Right. Okay. Because I was gonna say, you know,
they're not your typical
most-
African.
well, African
parent.
or not African,
Yes.
most people don't have an open mind like that.
Oh,
They
okay,
hear
of course.
comedy or something, they're like, I don't know what that is, so
Yeah.
it's scary and bad.
No,
you
but
know.
but here's the thing. I'm their first grandson. So I was, of course, I'm their favorite. They're like, do whatever. We support you.
What kind of stuff does your grandma write, or did your grandma write?
She writes like African stories, real African stories by Africans, like things that happen every day, like, you know, girl child stories, you know, because she's also like a therapist. You know, she supports, like, women, in any industry, women that have been through abuse and stuff like that, she always supports those with everybody. It's so amazing.
Wow,
growing
so
up
that was
people
a
like
powerful role model.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Definitely. Till today, she still does it. She does talks. She mentors a lot of women and stuff like that. She writes books about it.
That's so
in
cool.
Shona, in English, she's got books, stories about stuff like that. It's
That's
so amazing.
so cool.
Yeah.
Because you earlier, when you were telling the story of your origin story of your grandpa watching TV and being sad, you kind of just like, sped through the fact that you said he didn't know how he was going to pay for food.
Oh, yeah.
And for people listening, they may think like, oh my God, that sounds depressing and terrible and awful.
No, yeah.
But so that was just like a normal part of life.
Exactly. So I remember it was like there's a time when Zimbabwe was going through like an economical situation. Yeah. So those days it was really tough to really get to get money to buy food and stuff like that because of the inflation and stuff like that. So he had money, but it was losing value.
Yeah, right.
Every second. So he was just stressed.
Yeah.
And you could tell he's stressed. And then he started watching comedy and laughing. I'm like, how? How are you laughing? And I also needed school fees. I came home, I was like, yeah, I need, school fees they're asking for. And he was stressed.
Right.
And then I was like, no, I wanna make people laugh the same way. So that's what I do. I just give people an opportunity to laugh.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say we're in the business of spreading joy.
Exactly.
That's why when people get upset and stuff like that, it's like, please relax. We just want to give you joy.
Exactly. That's true.
But then again, people listening, if you have the choice between eating food or going to a comedy show,
what would you do?
What would you do?
Choose comedy, okay?
Always choose comedy.
Always choose comedy.
Great diet.
Yes.
I'm on the comedy diet.
Yeah, you lose some weight, trust me.
That's so funny. Wow, crazy. And so the first time you came to the U.S., how old were you?
Oh, like 28.
Okay. Was that a huge deal for you to come here?
Oh, yes.
What did you have to do to make that happen?
Oh, my God. It was such a... Because, okay, what I did was there's an arts foundation that I found online. Okay, let me start from the beginning because this is a long-ass story.
Yes, love it.
So I remember I wanted to come to America. So in lockdown during COVID, I was like, you know what? After all of this, I would like to just make that move to go to America, New York specifically. And then I Googled online. Then I found a lot of online shows. Then I met this other comedian that opened an arts foundation in Pittsburgh. And then at some point, he's like, "Hey, I found you on Zoom shows. Would you like to apply for this? You can come to America and just learn how the industry is like, and maybe you can go back, whatever." And I was like, "Cool." And then I applied for it. Then I got in. And they invited me. Then I got my visa to come here.
Is it an O1?
No, I didn't get. I got the B1 visa, which was
like extended tourist visa.
Yeah. So my plan was to actually go back, just see how the industry is like and how Americans will receive me, because I had no idea how they will receive me. I've seen TV. I'm scared of Americans. So then, I'm afraid.
I've seen Nigerian scammers.
Yes. So I came to America, started doing gigs. And then realizing that I'm so much appreciated in America, I can see myself becoming bigger and bigger, and learning so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to stay. So I started, and then I applied for the O1 visa. I actually recently got it. Yeah,
it's a huge deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
It's a huge
deal. The American government was like, "You're a special alien with extraordinary abilities."
That's right.
Suck on that, extraordinary alien.
Not just some run-of-the-mill alien.
I'm an extraordinary alien.
Extraordinary. Yeah, no, I remember I was on O1 visas too, and it's a lot of work.
Of course.
It's stressful
Oh
as fuck.
my
And
God.
now it's even worse than it was when I was doing it.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
it is. It's
60s.
so stressful. Like you need to gather evidence that
Crazy.
what you've done, letters,
Yeah.
from different people. Like it's Oh my God!
People don't realize what people go through to come here.
And when you're not on one visa, the restrictions that you have
Yes.
around that. I don't think I'm even allowed to date a white woman in America. I don't think my visa allows me to date a white woman in America.
Not an American-born woman.
Yes,
That's for sure.
exactly.
No. Stay away from our women.
Stay away from
You'll stay away.
It's really
In the interview, when you go for the interview, they're like, okay, looks good. Yeah. You understand that you may never touch an American-born woman? You're like, yep. And they're okay. There you go. It's like if you go on a dating app, it like alerts ICE. It fucking, like come running into your door, arrest
like,
you.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. People don't understand what you go through.
You're not allowed to eat at McDonald's.
Oh my God.
You're not allowed to stay in a Holiday Inn.
The restrictions are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are. People don't know. For those of you listening, I mean, I think a lot of people who listen to this podcast know, and now through maybe listening to this podcast, know more about that whole process. But you're not allowed to do any job other than the job that you applied for in this visa, and it's different than other visas where you work for a company, and so of course you're not going to do another job because you're there to work for a company. But on the O1 visa, as an artist, it's like, okay, hi, you can come here and you may only do comedy.
Exactly. That's it. That's true. Only do comedy. So with the visa that I went for, I went for the green card straight.
Oh, nice. You got
Straight. No, so right now I'm in limbo,
In
right?
limbo, okay.
So I just got my work authorization document.
Okay.
So at least I'm a little bit free to work.
Yeah.
But still, I'm just in limbo.
Wild.
Anytime they can say, no, denied.
Crazy.
And I have to go back home.
And you're laughing, but the reality is that it's fucking stressful.
Oh no, it is stressful.
Yeah, it is. It's super stressful.
It's so
You're
stressful.
like here, and then also you're like, okay, you already told me I'm extraordinary.
Yeah, and they're like,
so what's the problem?
no.
What are you waiting for?
Exactly. No, it's so. Oh my God, it's so ridiculous, man.
And you can't leave the country.
I cannot. Now I can.
Oh, you
because-
got the
because-
advanced parole.
Oh yeah.
Why do they give it names like that?
I don't know. It sounds like prison.
Yes. And when I got it, I was like, advanced parole?
Parole?
I thought parole is when you commit a crime.
Yes.
What the fuck? And then when
It's
you
like
take
advanced in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
You need this.
Yeah. And it's like, I really want to know who comes up with these names, because when you get your citizenship, you take a test and it's called being naturalized.
Oh yes.
That sounds like they're going to cut your testicles off.
It's
Naturalized?
It's like you're unnatural right now.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
now you're being
Yeah,
naturalized.
but it also, it's so close to the word neutered.
Oh,
like,
yes,
it sounds
that's
like in
true.
my brain, I'm like, they're gonna cut something off, like they're gonna like poke you with something hot, or like, I don't know,
Naturalized.
burn something off you, Yeah.
Welcome to America.
Naturalized.
It's really, oh my God, America.
Yeah. They make it very scary.
They do,
And
yes.
when you travel with the advanced parole, because I did, they have to, I don't know if it's still like that, but at the time when I had it, they have to take you into secondary screening when you come into the U.S.
Oh my God.
So you're put into this room with all these like people who are crying, who are being deported or sent back or not
my
granted entry, and it's intimidating. And the desk, I mean, you're very tall, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very small, so it's like, have you ever?
They always, they actually told us.
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Brazil? The Terry Gilliam movie?
No, I haven't watched that one.
It's like a totally absurd movie, right? And there's like this it's like a commentary on all kinds of things, but also bureaucracy is one of them. And there's like this really tall desk and this really mean woman, in this really big hall.
God.
And that's how I felt. I was
Wow.
like, why are you doing this?
Oh my God.
And then they go, if you want to become a citizen, they don't like to see you travel too much on advanced parole. And I'm like,
my
stop
God.
saying advanced parole. I didn't do anything.
Don't
Just
travel
let me
too much
in.
on advance parole. So you need for you to become a citizen, stay in America and just be here. This sounds more like prison. Just stay in this. Oh my God.
Because they're like, if you want to be a real American, then you've never left the country, you don't have a passport, you don't have health care, and you're pretending to be a Nigerian.
Oh yes. That's nice. I like that.
That'd
No,
be so
man.
funny if that's the citizenship
Oh, yeah.
question. They're like, Give us an example of a Nigerian scam email you would write.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Approved.
Approved.
Wow. Yeah, no, people don't realize it's okay. So, but you were telling your origin story, and no, your story of how you came here and
Yeah. So,
how big of a deal it was for you.
it's a big deal. So I'm still in the process. I just got my EAD. That's what they call it. And yeah,
It sounds like an STD.
I was about to say that. I was
Sounds
about
like
to say that. I was like, wait,
chlamydia?
EAD. I don't want that. So I just got it, and now I can work.
Yeah.
In America, I couldn't work at all. Now I can get paid for my work, which is so cool. So finally, I'm excited about that.
So you went to Pittsburgh
in the middle of winter.
Shut up.
I didn't have clothes to wear because I thought I was prepared because winter is so different back home.
But you knew it was going to be cold, of course.
No.
What?
It was so hot. Enough, it was so hot. I was like, no, but I had my jacket. I was like, I have this jacket. I'll be fine. And then I was at the airport. I was like, what the hell? It was so white, like the snow and everything.
That's the first time you saw snow?
Yes, first time seeing snow. I was like, yay! And I was like, oh no! I was so cold. Oh my God.
You're like, yay, ow!
Yeah, exactly. And I, at some point I was like, I need to go and do some shopping.
Yeah.
And then I went to do some shopping, and then I got my Canada Goose jacket, got my big shoes for snow. I was like, I wasn't prepared for this at all.
What did you think of the state of the place?
What, of Pittsburgh?
Yeah, or this country. You know what I mean? Like, what did you think when you first got here? Like,
So
because if something exists in your imagination always.
So here's the thing. America really knows how to really market this country.
Totally true.
Oh my God, it's marketed well.
Yeah.
Every time when you think of America, it's always like,
Miami
New
vibes.
York. Yeah,
Right.
New York,
Right.
LA, whatever,
Yeah. Flashy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I went to the place called West Virginia. I was like, what? Wait a minute.
That's so
What kind of America is this? Because that's what it's not. It's so different.
Yeah.
So now I was touring with a friend of mine around small cities, and then you get to see the America that they don't show you, on TV, and you get to learn that there's different, demographics. It's so political. Those people think like this. It's so like. What can I say? Divided.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word. Mm-hmm. You would think it's called the United States of America, but not really.
No, it's not.
You see, so it's so divided. You get to learn that also. And the food, oh my God. The food here, it's so I don't know how you guys survive.
No, I agree.
It's not because I'm used to the kind of food that I'm used to back home.
What kind of food do you guys eat?
It's first of all,
Zimbabwe?
you farm your own food. You grow your own food.
Yeah.
Like in Chimanimani, we used to grow our own food. We eat our local food. Our traditional food is mostly goat meat.
Mm-hmm.
And even just we love meat. That's what we love.
So you eat people because the goats are all people that stole stuff that were
No,
turned into goats.
that's funny. I was like, wait a minute. Actually, yes, Jeff was delicious.
They're all thieves.
It's
You're
like Jeff was
"Um,
deliciu Oh my God, you have no idea.
I'm hungry. Can
Yeah,
you turn somebody into a goat? Because we don't have any more goats.
Yeah. So, so it's like that. Yeah. What was I talking about? I just
What
forgot.
you guys eat and how bad the food is here.
Oh yeah. So here the food is fried. It's mostly fried, cheese on everything.
Hey, you said you would put cheese in your immigrant jam.
No. Listen, not on everything.
You're becoming American.
I was drinking salsa water today. I was like, oh my God, it's happening. I'm
Seltzer?
becoming like the sparkling water.
Oh, you
The first day I arrived, I was like, what the hell is this?
Really?
Now I'm like, sparkling water?
You guys don't drink sparkling water?
What? No, what? Why?
Because it's fun.
No.
It's bubbly.
No, you would drink water to survive.
Okay, fair.
Sparkling water?
Fair.
No. That's not at all. If you walk to a restaurant in Africa in Zimbabwe and say, I want sparkling water, they'll be like, what's wrong with you?
No, that turned you into a goat.
Yeah, and they were just
Instantly a goat.
exactly like.
If you ask for sparkling water in Zimbabwe, you're like, can I have
So yeah, it's no. So yeah,
Wow.
the food here is so ridiculous. You really have to, because this is what I've noticed about American food.
Yeah.
American food is food from other countries that you guys bring here and just try and mix things like, oh, what if we take this and then mix it?
But here's my theory.
Yeah.
The reason why the food is so horrible here, it's the British. Because the British eat horrible food and all that shit. It's all mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
In Scotland, they eat mac and cheese pie.
Ah.
They put mac and cheese inside a pie
Oh
and
my
like
God.
sell it like as if it's a snack.
Is that a pie?
Yes.
I've never heard
My
that
friend
before.
Tom Rhodes, who's an amazing comedian, he has a joke where he always says about the British, the Germans should have dropped cookbooks on those motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, instead of
Wow.
bombs.
Wow.
Because the food is so bad there. But that's my theory. But yes, they take food from other countries and then make it worse.
And just mix stuff. Americans love to mix stuff.
Yeah, they love to mix
Like,
stuff.
oh my God, like I don't know how many recipes, like you guys put Oreos in a lot of things. What's with Oreos, guys?
Yes.
Like crushed Oreos on a pie, crushed Oreos on oh my God.
Oreo stuffed turkey.
Oh
That's
no.
probably a thing.
Oh,
Turducken.
no.
Have you heard of turducken?
I have no.
I think that's a duck inside a turkey.
Why?
They stuffed a duck. Maybe they have too much shit.
Man,
Here.
it's too much shit.
They have too much.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
No,
give
it's
up.
wild. Some
I
of the
give up.
stuff here is so insane. I remember when we moved here, because we moved here from Germany, and Germany is like a very my mom eats like seeds.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
my mom
yeah.
doesn't eat ketchup. My mom doesn't
Yeah.
drink Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It's not for health. Like she thinks it's nasty.
Oh yeah.
You know? Like just like that, without
Of course,
anybody having
yeah.
told her that. And I remember the first day of school. I remember sitting there. I couldn't speak English, and everything was crazy to me, and everybody was so American. I was like, "Oh my God, this is crazy!" And I will never forget seeing this boy take out his lunch and take out a can and a cracker and spray cheese out of a can. My eyes, I was like a cartoon. I was like,
Well, yeah, no, that's
my jaw
nasty.
hit the
That
floor,
is
my
nasty.
tongue rolled
That's
out.
not food.
That's
That is
crazy.
not food.
And I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
he was
no,
supposed to
that's-
still be growing.
No.
Never made it past 4'11".
Of course. No, my God. Yeah. No, it is ridiculous. The
Yeah.
food here. You really need to adjust to it.
And you really need to like search.
Yeah.
And you have to work hard to
Yes.
eat healthy food.
So here's the thing. When I first arrived in America,
Yeah.
I started getting sick, like really sick. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what is wrong? I went to see the doctor and they're like, I think you should stop eating the wheat here.
Oh,
The
yeah.
wheat here is bad."
Poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I eat it, I really get sick. So
Yeah.
yeah, stuff like that.
I have another friend who moved here from, she actually lived in South Africa and in India. She was raised in South Africa and lived in India for a long time too. And she developed all this, like all these allergies and stuff since moving here.
Oh,
And I have
yes.
another friend who moved here and got asthma from Brazil.
It's like you give it at the airport. Here you go. Here's your gluten intolerance. Here's your.
All the immigrants are like, what did you get? Fuck, I got lactose intolerance. Damn it. Fuck. That's the worst. What are you, peanut allergy? Gross.
Oh, and Americans are obsessed with peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Here's the thing.
Very American.
I hate peanut butter.
Really?
You know why? Because I have a history in my country of peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point in 2008, 2009. There was no food really, right? So the only thing we really had was peanut butter. So we used to put it in every little thing, right?
Wow.
So to me, peanut butter is like the taste of poverty. So I was eating Reese's, the other day. I was like, why are we doing this to ourselves?
You're getting triggered.
Yeah, I was
Start
getting
weeping.
flashbacks. Exactly. I was like, oh my God, I'm in America. I don't need to feel like this.
It's true. I never knew about peanut butter. I have to be very honest. I thought I didn't like peanut butter at all
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'd never tasted it
American.
until like 5 years ago.
You're now American now.
Now I'm American.
You're American
Now I
now.
like peanut butter, but I don't put it on everything.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. That's so funny. It's the taste of poverty.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's so funny. So, Learnmore, obviously I could talk to you for hours, but I
just
always,
met.
I know, I always ask my guests for if they grew up with proverbs or sayings or anything like that, and I did tell you that I was going to ask you, but I always look some up as well.
Yeah? Oh, I want to hear those.
And I looked some up, but they are from the Manyika.
Oh, that's still,
language.
Manyika. I'm kind of Manyika, yeah.
Okay, so they are here in Manyika.
Okay.
Should I try to say it in Manyika?
Oh, what?
I'm going to totally butcher
Wait,
it.
in Manyika or Sean? What? Okay, just say it. I want to hear it.
Okay. This is a good one pertaining to the two of us. Hovediki inoyambira hovehuru.
Oh, Hovediki ino. Wait, let's say it. Hovediki.
The second one.
The second one. Hovediki ino yambira huru. Yes, a small fish cannot. Yeah, that's it.
It means
that's
a small fish cannot advise a big one.
That's a very common,
I'm not okay with that.
What? Why? It makes sense.
I'm a small fish. I can't give advice to big people, to tall people.
You cannot.
Why?
Because it really means if you're young and you're still learning,
know.
you really cannot. So
I'm offended.
Chill.
Okay.
Chill. Let me advise you. Let the tall people advise.
No, never. This is why small people are angry, because no one listens to us. This is why we have to yell.
Yeah, exactly. You always need to repeat that to them. That's amazing. Oh.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah. You can kind of read,
You thought that was good?
That was good.
Did you grow up with any
like
proverbs or sayings?
I was raised by my grandparents. Of course I did.
Okay.
So there's this proverb. I thought this would be so great.
Okay, I'm excited.
So the first one is, in my language, is a kutsamwisa chiremba wako uye urwere huno uya uchikuseka, right? Which translates to, annoy your doctor and sickness will come laughing.
Oh.
So if you annoy your doctor, sickness will be like, ha! I'm back, bitch. So you don't, you say.
That's so
So
great.
it really means if you treat others, treat others with kindness,
Right.
because just treat others with kindness.
Right. So would your grandma say that to you growing up?
Yes, definitely. She would say stuff like that all the time.
I love it.
Yeah. So with African parents, they always say stuff like that.
They talk in a lot of proverbs.
Yes, they do. You know, my grandmother always she would say something like kupinda nemwenje mudziwa, which translates to, getting into a river with a candle. You cannot do that.
I love that.
That's preposterous. You cannot just.
That's so beautiful.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So if you're doing something that will provoke her, you are getting into the river with a candle because it's bound.
Oh, it's like a warning to you. Like,
Yes.
Watch it. You're getting into the river with the candle.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. That's my grandmother's favorite proverb right
I
there.
love it. I'm going to start using
Yeah,
that.
yes.
You're getting into the river with the candle.
Exactly.
You better watch out.
You better watch
I
out.
thought it meant more that you're doing something impossible. There's a saying in Greek where they go, it's like trying to make a hole in water, which means like you can't do that.
Oh yeah, no, that's it. It's the same thing.
It is the same
thing.
right?
You cannot don't do don't do that.
Right.
It's impossible.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it.
You're not gonna make it at all.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so I always play a little game.
Ooh.
And it's called the poll questionnaire.
Oh my God. All right.
There's no right or wrong
Answers?
answers
Okay,
at
cool.
all.
All right.
But ICE is listening, and your green card depends on this.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Learn more, Jonasi. Are you ready to play the poll questionnaire?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
If you were president of the United States of America, what American food would you ban?
Oh, that's easy. All of it. I'm like, okay, everybody, we're going on a diet, first of all, and then we'll take it from there.
If you were president of the United States of America and you had to mandate everybody eat one food a day, what food would that be?
One food a day, actually, that's
They can eat other stuff too,
Yeah.
but they have to eat this.
That's actually what we do back home. We have a staple food.
Really?
Yeah, every country in Africa has a staple food. You eat this every single day.
What is
It's
it?
good for you. It's actually good for you to do that. Ours is called sadza. It's corn, it's like cornstarch, and we put some vegetables and some stuff like that.
And you eat it every day.
Every day, it's an everyday meal.
Sadza.
Every Zimbabwean eats that. If you're Zimbabwean, you eat sadza. Yeah. I'm gonna make a t-shirt Zimbabwean and sadza proud.
Yes,
Yes.
I love that.
So yeah, so I think, oh my God, that's so tough. Americans, you guys eat a lot of pizza. So I think I'll just bring sadza here.
Sadza here
Exactly.
and keep pizza.
And I
You were close to saying you would ban pizza.
Yes.
Controversial. He said pizza
I'll
in New
ban
York.
Pizza in New York. There's a lot of them. It's ridiculous.
Do you never eat pizza?
No, I do eat pizza. Yeah,
the pizza's good here, huh?
Pizza is really good. Yeah. Especially in New York. New York pizza is really good.
New York pizza
I
is the
had
best.
cheese pizza yesterday. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Where?
The village somewhere close
Joe's?
to I think so.
Joe's Pizza?
Yeah.
On the little square by 6th Avenue?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Joe's.
it. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so
Great
nice.
pizza.
It's good pizza right there.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just like any politician wants to ban it for the people, but keep it for himself.
No, okay, exactly.
Just like a real president.
Exactly. And maybe we tax it. And
A special pizza tax. Oh my God. That would be what causes the revolution in America. Nothing else. No health care, no infrastructure. Tax pizza, you're done.
That's that's true.
Okay, if you had to make up a catchphrase for the United States of America, what would it be?
Oh my God. A catchphrase.
Yeah.
I think oh my God, that's actually I think I would say America, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the
Yeah.
American, because
Attitude.
America is so proud,
Yeah.
It comes from here. It's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, America has unfounded enthusiasm.
Yes.
Enthusiasm that doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Doesn't make any
Nobody
all.
understands why.
Because this is my observation. America feels like it's the whole world. Like the Americans think that that's the whole world, right? Which and then the rest of the world is space. It's just space. That's why we are aliens. We come here, they're like, you guys are aliens.
Yes.
Because we are coming to you're coming to the world. And we are from another planet.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Is that a bit? That has to be
That's
a
not
bit.
a bit, actually.
It should be a bit.
It should be a bit,
That's
actually.
amazing. That's fucking amazing. That is so true. I mean, everybody always jokes that like they call it the World Series,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
only American teams. Like the
Yeah.
baseball
Oh, yeah,
tournament.
the World Series.
It's called
Wait,
the World Series.
What world?
What world? There's only American teams.
Yes.
And then when Americans travel, they're always like, yeah, it's like a little bit weird over there.
No, you are weird.
Exactly. Literally, you're the weird one. And America doesn't even exist. Like, you guys all came from somewhere
Yes.
else. Like all of you. Then at the same time, though, you're like, where are you from? And they don't say Pittsburgh.
No.
What you're asking is like, where'd you grow up and
Exactly.
stuff. But they go, well, I'm a 12th Polish and a quarter Irish. You're like,
God.
no,
No.
I just wanted to know where you grew up.
Exactly.
But yeah, that is so true.
It's ridiculous.
Wow. America's the world and everything else is space.
I'm actually gonna use that. I'm actually gonna.
You
do
have
it. I'm
to.
gonna use
That's
it.
so good. I fucking love that. That's crazy. Okay. If you could add one face to Mount Rushmore, who would you add?
That's such a tough question. Wait, is there a black person on right? There's no black.
Have you met this country? Oh my God.
Oh my God! I think I would add just Nelson Mandela or Barack Obama. Just
Love that.
because, just put someone black there.
Yeah.
Someone of color.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's
Yeah.
yeah. Or maybe Bob from Louisiana.
Was pretending to be a Nigerian prince.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love
That's it. I think I would just do that.
This crazy redneck who's pretending to be Nigerian.
Exactly. He's like, America, hell yeah.
Yes, that's the guy for sure. That's so funny. Oh my God, I love that. What's the most American thing you've ever done?
Oh, well, I just discovered that I'm allergic to gluten.
That is very
That's
American.
very American.
Yeah. You have a
Yeah.
gluten allergy.
I have a gluten allergy.
So
I
you're
had no idea.
gluten-free now.
I'm now gluten free.
You're gluten free.
I told my grandmother,
one of
she's
those
like,
people.
yeah, she's like, what?
She hung up.
Yeah.
She was like, click.
You are disowned.
Never call us again. She's like writing a story about you right now.
Yes.
She's like, once upon a time, I had a grandson.
Yeah, I'm gluten it's
So how'd you
crazy.
eat pizza yesterday?
No, so what I cheat sometimes. Because listen, I it's tough to
Yeah.
not come to New York and not eat pizza.
And bagels.
Yeah, and bagels.
Bagels are good.
Yeah, so sometimes I eat it, and I regulate it a little bit.
And then what happens? You just feel a little weird?
I do feel a little weird, you know. I get a headache sometimes. I'm like, oh, that's the gluten kicking in.
You're like, that's the price of being American.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah, you know, my penis falls off.
Oh,
But
yeah.
It's okay.
It's all good.
That's all right. And I
Yeah.
just love being in this country.
Yeah. Another thing that I did, the American thing, I bought a gun, and now I didn't.
Oh, I'm so gullible. Oh
You're
my
like,
God,
wait a
I
minute,
totally
what?
believed you.
No.
What's the most Zimbabwean thing you've ever done?
Oh, the most Zimbabwean thing I've ever done. Oh my God. I don't know. I'm Zimbabwean, so
So everything you do?
everything that I do is always Zimbabwean.
I
Like,
love that.
yeah, like, you know, I don't even know. I can't even name one thing.
Okay.
That's how Zimbabwean I am. Every single day I wake up Zimbabwean.
I love that. All right.
Yeah.
Fucking cool. Okay. Last question. People that listen to this podcast know that I have a lifelong obsession with David Hasselhoff
Oh, wait, why? Why?
because I'm German.
Okay.
So I must ask you, like many before you, learn more, Jonasi.
All right.
Do you know how I can meet David Hasselhoff?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wait, but
I
wait.
gotta keep
But
trying.
wait a minute. But that's you never meet David Hasselhoff.
What?
No.
Oh my
I don't
God.
think that will ever happen.
You just crushed my dreams.
But
Why?
if you pay me, I know somebody.
Hey, is it you
That-
or Bob from Louisiana?
Just pay me something. You see, this. I'm African. We are so corrupt. I miss corruption. You have
Listen,
no idea.
I'll pay you in cauliflower pizza.
No.
Take that, gluten-free
Gluten-free
boy.
boy.
You better change your name from the village boy to gluten-free
Free
boy.
boy. That's funny. I love that. Free boy.
And then you show up. That's so
That's
funny.
funny.
I love that. Oh my God, this was so fun.
Yeah.
How fun are you?
I know. So how fun are you?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is
We
amazing.
just met.
Listen,
today.
I want you to go to Chimani
Okay.
and build a new New York.
Oh, yes.
And then I want to move there and
Oh,
be
wait,
an
wait,
immigrant
wait.
comedian there.
Well, Americans already do that. They always build their own America.
No,
in
you
a-
do it, not
Well,
me.
so you want me to do it?
You
No.
said you want to take all the stuff
No,
back
no.
to
I
Chimani
think-
Mani.
I think you should come to how Chimani Mani is like now,
Okay.
and you appreciate it more.
Okay. I would love
Yes,
that.
yes.
You know
Let's
what?
do that.
I'm in.
Yes,
I'm
let's
in.
do that, let's do
I'll
it.
just write stories with your grandma all day.
Exactly. That'll be
I'm in.
perfect.
I'm in. I was just waiting for you to return there, as you said.
Oh, yeah. I'll invite you when I get back there. It's done. It's a done deal.
Immigrant Jam, the Zimbabwe edition. Where can people find you online?
Well, I just opened the OnlyFans. I got fit. No. I got my Instagram. I post content every time. Learnmore Jonasi on every social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Just follow me, and you see my dates everywhere.
Follow him. What are you doing with your life if
Yeah,
you're not following
just
Learn More?
Follow me.
Just follow
Click the
this
button.
man. Yes.
Simple.
Yeah. It's nothing. It costs
Yeah.
you nothing.
Because
It'll make
if you
your life.
don't, I'll turn you into a goat.
Yes. Oh my God. You actually will.
Yeah.
And thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Thank you to Douchebag Steve.
Wait, what? Huh?
Douchebag Steve, one of our most loyal, most amazing supporters.
Oh,
of this
really?
podcast.
Douchebag Steve?
Yes.
Why?
No, you know why? When I first saw the name Douchebag Steve, I was like, only someone who's not a douchebag would
Would
name himself Douchebag Steve.
That's-
And he's
that's-
the
yeah.
nicest person
That's
in the
nice.
world.
Yeah.
Douchebag Steve, we love you so
Yes.
much. Craig, Gio, everybody else who listens, check out the Patreon.
Yes.
Seriously, do it because
Yeah.
Otherwise, Learnmore will turn you into a goat. Leave us a little review, a rating, 5 stars, all of that. Like, subscribe, do it. It's fun. It's easy. It's amazing. Wow. I think this was one of my favorite episodes ever.
Oh,
so
really?
fun.
Do you always say this to everybody?
No, of course not. Look up Learnmore. Go follow him. He's on tour all the time. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know if it's true, but it should be true.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. And give him some gluten-free love.
Yes.
And thank you to Gotham Podcast Studios for having us today. Goodbye.
Peace.